What's good, YouTube? It's your boy the Wave Ninja here, and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to punch that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any future content. Let's get it.
Going crazy, plug in, can't play me, Jesus done save me, can't switch, won't sway me.
Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get your 360 waves to swirl in 2023. Disclaimer, if you're on Team Beehive, I'm going to have to kindly ask you to leave.
This is bullshit.
Alright, this video is not for you today. If you are trying to get a 360 wave swirl, I got you covered on today's video. Now, for some of you who may not know what I mean when I say a swirl pattern, allow me to demonstrate using my waves as the template. So this is a swirl pattern. It's slanted at the top and it's slanted at the back, and it kind of swoops to the front and it creates a spinning effect around my crown area, kind of like a hurricane. Now, in case you don't already know, this actually was not my first pattern. I was actually a Beehive waver from 2018 up until 2021 when I decided to switch up my wave pattern. And when I saw the swirl pattern, I thought, oh, that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But it also looked very confusing because, as some of you guys know, this is actually one of the more sophisticated looking wave patterns, so much so that I ended up messing up twice and starting from scratch. And it took me a lot of trial and error before my swirl came in the way I wanted it to come in. But because of all of my hard trials and errors that I went through, I can now give that to you guys in a simplified version, summarizing it in 3 easy to remember keys. So let's hop right into it. The first tip, the first key to getting your 360 waves to swirl is to brush at a slanted angle. Now, when I say that, I'm mainly talking about the top, the back, and the back to the front. Unlike the Beehive pattern, where the waves are all linear, right, and the waves go straight at the top and straight at the back, like you can see with my pattern, most swirls, the top will be slanted in some way, shape, or form at the top and at the back. And then there will usually be a swoop from the back to the front, which causes the waves to kind of hook to the front of your head. Those 3 areas of your head is really the foundation in a way for creating that spinning, rotating effect. The second key to getting your 360 waves to swirl is to brush in sections. And what I mean by that is each part of your head is its own section. You do not want to grab a brush and drag all the way around your head. That's just gonna mess your waves up. Let me demonstrate. Again, using my waves as an example. So when I say sections, I mean when you're actually brushing, this top part is its own section. The right side, its own section. Back right, its own section. Back, its own section. The left side, its own section. Top left, its own section. And then swoop all the way around to the front is its own section. Now, another thing I want to say about brushing in sections is that it's gonna kind of look confusing, especially if you see a 360 waver with a perfect, flawless swirl pattern where all their waves connect. It's gonna be hard to tell that they brushed in sections because it's an illusion. All the waves are connected. But there's one thing I want to say to you guys to reassure you, and that is their waves didn't start out like that. My waves didn't start off with a spinning illusion like this. Most of us all start off brushing in sections until the waves started getting developed, and then we fixed our connections, which then creates the illusion. So realize that it's stepping stones to this. You're not going to just start out with a flawless hurricane illusion like swirl pattern. So keep that in mind. The third tip, the third key to getting your 360 waves to swirl is to brush from your crown all the way out. This kind of ties into the section to the previous key, But let me show you what I mean. This time I'm actually going to use my brush so you guys can see. So if you guys have ever seen me brush, you know I don't really just tap or like brush a small section. I will always start from my crown and then brush all the way out. From my crown, all the way out. You don't want to put it on your crown because that'll mess your crown up. But you want to start from your crown, the edge of your crown, all the way out. And then to the side, from your crown, all the way out. 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 All the way out. Now, the reason why it's very important for you to start brushing from your crown all the way out is because your waves are not developed, and the crown is very, very essential for creating the flow in your waves. It's kind of like the focal point that connects your waves together. So you want to make sure that you start from your crown all the way out. Otherwise, you'll just have waves all around your head and there's nothing developed in your crown area. I've made that mistake before as well. Now, I will say this. You guys may have seen some other 360 wavers that don't brush from their crown. They just kind of like brush like small sections of their head and they leave their crown as its own separate side. You can do that, but that you want to wait until after your waves are already developed. But because you guys are most likely starting out this swirl journey because you're watching this video, most likely your waves aren't developed yet. So you have to start from the crown all the way out, and then as your waves get more connected, then the crown can be its own thing. From now, start from the crown and brush all the way out. All right, so quick recap. Key number 1, brush at a slanted angle. Key number 2, brush in sections. Key number 3, brush from your crown all the way out. If you guys combine all 3 of these power tips, you guys are going to be sure to have a swirl effect in no time. But just remember, consistency is key and it will take time. Over time, as you continue to incorporate all 3 of these power keys, your swirl will begin to develop, and then you can start working on your connections, which will really create that perfect spinning illusion. All right, that's all I got for this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to like this video. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, be sure to drop in the comment sections below. With that being said, you guys be safe. I'm out.